Hey there, this is just a quick video. I've had several people ask about how to do these tilt-out windows that mount slick to the motorhome like these. This is my motorhome, and we've got those windows, and then we've got the ones in the frames. Most of the times it's the one in the frames that causes the problem, but sometimes it's these as well. So I'm going to show you how to take these out. These come out so much easier. These are the quick windows, they really are. So you go on the inside, and hold on just a second. I'm going to hand the phone off to my lovely bride. Just keep it on my hands. And you go on the inside and you pop the screen off, okay? So get your screen out of your way. And then, I've already took the screw out, but take the screw out of the center of here, pull your knob off. Well, let's go ahead and tilt the window out first. Just tilt it out as far as it'll go. And then on the side here, there's two rivets. You see them right here and right here? You're just going to drill those two rivets out, and you're going to have, you need to get a couple rivets ready to put back in it, or you can put it back in with a screw and a nut on the back. I prefer rivets. So you take those two rivets out right there, and then your window, this piece right here, will lift straight up and come out. And when it does, when it comes out, it's going to let you grab this window and tilt it way up, and once it tilts way up, it comes off the top. Once you get it off the top and you get it out, people are saying, well, gee, this window and this window don't line up on the edge. And they don't. If it goes all the way around, it doesn't line up. Sometimes, if they're split like this one is on our coach, one side lines up perfect. So that's fine. Now, I told one fellow, I said, just build a jig to put it back together with, and he wasn't sure what a jig was. And a jig is just something that you would use a couple blocks of wood and put it in there and screw them down on another piece of wood to the point that you can't put it together wrong. But not everybody has access to tools like that. But with your Foggy window kit, I send you a roll of tape. You always get the roll of tape. So take that roll of tape, and I've got some tape here. Mine's blue, but it's the same thing. It doesn't matter. And before you, when you've got this laid out on the table, before you take it apart, just come up here and put that right there, so you know that this window, when you put it back, you're going to leave this on the whole time you're cleaning and everything. And when you put it back, you're going to know this window lines up with that tape there. And you're going to come up here and do the same thing on the side. Just like that. And then the other end, I would do the other end as well if you've got one of the long windows that comes out by itself and doesn't have a flat end. But mine's flat on that edge, so I don't have to worry about that. So once you've got it marked and you know exactly where it goes back like this, you can't mark it with a pencil or a marker, because if you do, when you clean it, you're going to clean your marks off. So then you take it apart. This track is going to stay on there. That's glued on there, and boy, I'll tell you what, you don't want to even try to take it off. So then you would just proceed like the rest of my other video, and you would cut your seals out all the way around, clean them off real good, and if you lose where your tape is while you're cleaning those seals out, take a measurement right here and make sure to get it back exactly where it goes. When I say take a measurement, I'm saying go like this, and at the bottom of my window, I see that I'm 1 1/16 inches. So I know I'm going to hold this top glass 1 1/16 inches off that bottom glass, and I've got it whipped. Okay? Then the side, I do the same thing. I can't see it real good from here, but I'm going to say that, yeah, that looks like 1 1/8 inches. So I'm going to hold in 1 1/8 inches from this side, 1 1/16 inches from here. I'll be straight up the other edge, but it wouldn't matter as long as I get two sides right. The other two sides have to go with it. They have no choice. So when you're putting it back together, you'd measure your 1 1/16 inches here, and your 1 1/16 inches here, your 1 1/8 inches here, and your 1 1/8 inches here. And then you put it back together, and you're going to be in the right place. It's going to work perfect. if you don't get it in the right place, then when you go to close it, it won't close. It won't seal very well. Let's see here, because that little fella, it looks like you've got about 1/8 of an inch of forgiveness between this ledge, this ledge, and the glass, the bottom of the glass. So you've got 1/8 of an inch. That's pretty forgiving, but you just don't want to eyeball it and guess at it. You want to make sure you got it right. So in a nutshell, that's it. Special shout out to Alan. I appreciate him telling me he's got some friends down in Florida that have windows like this, and they're wondering if they can do it. And without a doubt, y'all can do it. These are a whole lot easier than the ones with the frames. You can have one of these windows out in about 10 minutes. That little sucker there is going to take you 30 and take 2 people. This, you can do it by yourself and just walk on with it. This is a quickie. I love these. When it comes time to do them, these are the ones that are the pleasure to do. The others, you run into all kinds of little things. They're more of a job. On a DIY scale, a scale of 1 to 10, I'd rate that about a 4 to a 5 as far as difficulty, with 1 being the easiest and 10 being the hardest. I'd say about a 5 on that. This one, shoot, this is a 2. This, a walk in the park. You can do this while you're eating supper at the table. Piece of cake. Enjoy, travel safe, and thanks again, Alan, for bringing this to my attention, because I needed a video on it. So I'll pop this up on the web and send you a link, and everybody will have it. Thank you now. Goodbye.